Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and today I'm doing my annual every gay book I own video. I've been doing it, well, this will be the fourth one I've done. Boom, boom, boom. And as you can probably guess, keeps getting more and more, bigger and bigger. So just really super quick. First of all, I'm just grabbing these books off my shelves as and when they come, no order. Second of all, I'm not going to be saying the author's name, otherwise this video will be a million times long. And third, the synopsis is going to be so short and sweet, it'll probably just come to the point where I'm just saying fantasy with gay, because there's over 200 here. There's over 230 in fact, and that's counting series as one book rather than 3 or 4 or 6. So yeah, super quick, but in the description of every single video that I do, there's a spreadsheet on there. Every LGBT book I own spreadsheet, and on there's got the link to the Goodreads of every single book. It's got the author's name, obviously, whether it's own voices, what representation it has, content warnings of ones that I know of or can remember, and a little bit of other info. So check that out down below. There's also a second tab on there for ebooks that I have that are LGBT, but I'm not going to be talking about that here because otherwise we'll be here forever. I think there's about 50 ebooks on there as well, with all the same info, links to all the Goodreads. So without further ado, let's just get the hell into this. At Swim 2 Boys, historical fiction set in Ireland about 2 boys falling in love and other stuff. I'll give you the Sun, contemporary about 2 twins, one of them who's gay. Autobiography, coming of age contemporary, a bisexual main character and a gay Mormon. Draw the Line, gay guy witnesses a homophobic attack and uses his comic to explain what happened. Freaks and Revelations, based on a true account of a guy that got beat up because he's gay, and then 20 years later him and the bully became friends and started talking about it in schools and stuff. Barracuda, Australian contemporary, about the struggles of a swimmer trying to compete in the Olympics, told when he was younger and when he was older, he's gay and stuff happens. Golden Boy, contemporary about an intersex person who is coming to terms with what that means, but also bad stuff happens to them at the beginning. Sorry, I'm not doing content warnings on all of these, but check in the spreadsheet. Rainbow Boys trilogy, 3 gay boys at school about their life. The God Box, religion versus being gay, what does that mean? Is it alright? Boyfriends with girlfriends, a group of friends, gay, lesbian, bisexual, questioning, and their love life. Getting It, basically the book version of Queer Eye. So hard to say, middle grade, a girl fancies the boy fancies boys. Coming to terms with that. Bates, hard-hitting contemporary, a boy that's very angry, trying to deal with what that means, and a side character's gay in here, and it helps him out. All for the Game series, sports, crime, very over-the-top, dramatic, with gay, demisexual, bisexual, lesbian, a lot of peeps. Elysium, fantasy with werewolves, vampires and ghosts, with lesbian, ghost and gay fantasy things. Ironbreakers trilogy, fantasy, bastard prince gets accused of killing the king and the other prince on the run. He's bisexual or pansexual, very slow burn romance with another gay character. The Icefjord saga, set in Norse, Viking age, Scandinavia, magic, runes, fighting, 3 main characters, 2 that are gay and 1 that's asexual, with a female-female romance in the background. Half-Bad series about witches, black witches are bad, white witches are good, main characters bisexual, and it's harrowing. The Smoke Thieves, multiple perspective fantasy, fighting, princesses and princes, demons, rogues, and there's a male-male romance. Openly straight duology about labels, main character's gay. In the second book, a character is questioning his sexuality, and there's also a gender fluid character in the second book. Out of the Pocket, gay sports. The Music of What Happens, contemporary, food truck, male-male romance. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe, mostly a book about friendship, but also male-male romance towards the end. The Illusion, gay time travel type, different worlds type thing. Only Mostly Devastated, a retelling of Greece between 2 boys. Solitaire, contemporary, bit of a mystery with the side characters Charlie and Nick, who are in Heartstopper, who are gay and bisexual. Radio Silence, contemporary about a podcast, and there are a bunch of characters, gay, demisexual, bisexual. I Was Born for This, a book about fandom, following a very popular band who happen to have a trans, gay and bisexual member in the band. Not Your Sidekick, sci-fi about superheroes, main character is bisexual female and another side character is trans. We're the female-female relationship. Fangirl, contemporary set in college where the main character writes fanfiction for. Carry On, which has a male-male romance. One of them's gay, one of them's bisexual, I do believe. The Great Library series, fantasy about a library, and there's a male-male romance in here. Potentially other rep. Captive Prince, I'm not even sure, fantasy with male-male romance, but also for mature readers. Boy Meets Hamster, middle grade contemporary set in a caravan park, male-male romance. It's cute. Alice in Wonderland, contemporary set in an amusement arcade, working, gay main character, funny. No, I Can't Even duology, main character is kissed by his best friend who's a boy and he's questioning his sexuality. Proxy, sci-fi with a gay character. Girl Made of Stars, contemporary about twins, one of them is accused of rape but the main character is a girl and she's bisexual. We Are All Made of Molecules, middle grade about two families coming together because the parents get together and one of the main characters' father has come out as gay. Jack of Hearts and Other Parts, gay contemporary for older, potentially new adult audiences. Will Grayson, two boys meet that are both called Will Grayson and there are a couple of different gay characters, side character and main. Boy Meets Boy, gay contemporary. How They Met and Other Stories, loads of different short stories with different people from different backgrounds, including gay and lesbian shorts. Two Boys Kissing, contemporary about two boys trying to have the world record for the longest kiss. Also tells the story of various other gay characters, including trans. Everyday, sci-fi, where this being goes into a different body every day, genderless, and falls in love. Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List, contemporary, two best friends, one gay, one straight female have a list of boys that they can't kiss. The World of Normal Boys duology, coming of age in the 1970s, sexuality, all that. The Broken Earth trilogy, high fantasy, set in a world with loads of weird things going on, with gay, trans, polyamorous characters. Stones of Augustine, about two friends who have drifted apart, coming together, talking about what that is, and one of them is because of his sexuality. In Mike We Trust, gay contemporary. Here to Stay, contemporary dealing with racism and Islamophobia with a female-female romance on the side. Dress Codes for Small Towns, a friend group all trying to figure out what's going on with their life, questioning sexuality, gender, expression, all that stuff. Tin Man, gay contemporary. Sprout, gay coming of age contemporary. Less contemporary, about a guy who's been invited to his ex-boyfriend's wedding, but instead of going he decides to go around the world doing loads of crazy ass shenanigans. One of Us Is Lying, thriller, YA thriller type thing, with one of the characters' sexuality being the thing that they're trying to lie about and hide. Highly Logical Behaviour, about a boy who has agoraphobia and doesn't leave his house, who's also gay. Hero, gay superheroes. The Love Interest, bisexual spies. Red, White and Royal Blue, Prince of England and first son of American president fall in love, enemies to lovers. The Fever King, sci-fi, powers, corrupt government, main characters bisexual and a male-male romance. The Lights, sci-fi, weird lights happen, is it rapture, is it aliens? The main character's uncle, if I remember correctly, is gay and has HIV. Zeno, sci-fi horror, a weird alien creature gets on the ship and goes around killing people in disgusting ways. Main character is asexual and there's a gay side character. Double Bluff, contemporary, about boys trying to hide that he's gay by going out with a girl, but bisexual, lesbian, asexual, gay characters in here. The Raven Cycle and the Dreamer trilogy, fantasy with gay and bisexual characters. Darius the Great Is Not Okay, contemporary, about going to Iran and learning about culture. The main character is gay, but it's definitely not specifically mentioned in this book, but we do know because of the sequel. Mostly about friendship. Six Crow duology, fantasy heist with a male-male romance. One Man Guy, contemporary romance, male-male. The main character is Armenian. Elephant Shoe, coming of age contemporary, about family, sexuality, secrets, Main character's gay, male-male romance. The love interest has a disability. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Historical fantasy with a bisexual main character and a male-male romance, and an asexual character, but you don't really see much of them in this one. Grasshopper Jungle duology, sci-fi, massive mantises going around killing everybody, and the main character is bisexual, dealing with sexuality, his best friend's gay. Winger standoff duology, contemporary, set in a boarding school type thing, and there are different gay characters in both of these books. Stick, contemporary, about brothers whose family is very abusive to them. The older brother's gay, runs away, and the younger brother goes to try and find him. The younger brother also has a disability. Rabbit and Robot, sci-fi, fantastical, on a ship. There's gay and trans characters in here. Bisexual as well, potentially, can't remember. The Marbury Lines duology, dystopian, sci-fi. You put these glasses on and then go into a different world where everyone's just going around killing and murdering each other. Very horror-y. But in the second book it's revealed that at least one of the characters is gay. More Happy Than Not, set in a near future where you can erase memories. Main character's gay, there's a male-male romance. But a lot to do with trauma. They both die at the end. The two boys get told that within the next 24 hours they're going to die. They find each other, romance blossoms. One's gay and one's bi, if I remember correctly. History Is All You Left Me, a gay main character coming to terms with the fact that his ex-boyfriend is dead. Infinity Sun, fantasy, phoenixes, gay characters. What If It's Us, gay contemporary, two boys meet at a post office. Someone versus the Homo sapiens agenda, gay contemporary, you know the drill. The 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley, about a teenager who's now living in a hospital because his parents died in a car crash. And there's a male-male romance with him and another of the patients. We Are the Ants, aliens ask a boy whether he wants to press a button to save the world or just let it burn, and is in two minds about that because his boyfriend has recently died. The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried, about friends, one of them is dead, comes back to life, and they're trying to figure out what went wrong with the friendship. Main character is gay and his boyfriend is trans. The Apocalypse of Elena Mendoza, fantastical, weird stuff happening. The main character is bisexual and there's a female-female romance. The Song of Achilles, historical, Greek mythology, Achilles and Patroclus being in love. Whatever, or How Junior Year Became Totally Fucked, gay contemporary. ACOTAR series, bisexual, gay and lesbian side characters towards the end of the series. Oh, also Fae Fantasy, you know that. Call Me By Your Name, gay coming of age set in Italy. The Art of Being Normal, contemporary about a trans girl. Far From the Tree, about 3 siblings who are adopted into different families. One of the siblings is either bisexual or lesbian, I can't remember. Cinnamon Toast and the End of the World, contemporary, coming of age, gay, set in the 80s. The Miseducation of Cameron Post, about Cameron, who is a lesbian, getting sent into gay correction camp, where there are a bunch of other people represented, including a character that's Two-Spirit. Nowhere Girls, contemporary, about girls that are trying to come together and fight the patriarchy, and one of them is queer. Release, contemporary, set all in one day, but also with the weird magical stuff, and the main character's gay. More Than This, weird sci-fi, guy thinks he's died but wakes up alive, and he's gay. The rest of us just live here following characters that are not the chosen one within a chosen one story. A lot of different rep for mental health and stuff, and there's a gay character. And I Darken, Vlad the Impaler retelling but with a girl, and apparently they're gay characters, not read it yet. This is kind of an epic love story about a relationship between friends who used to know each other back in the day. Not sure whether this is gay, bisexual, trans, but it's some sort of LGBT. If I Was Your Girl, trans girl, contemporary romance. Birthday, told from 2 friends' perspectives every day on their birthday for many years. One of them is trans, and it's a romance. Let the Right One In, vampires, bullying, creepy weird stuff. But what you might not know about this is the main vampire is trans. In the English translation they use he and she, but in the original Swedish they use a gender neutral pronoun, so you might not have known that. The Cullen, dystopian, Hunger Games type of thing with a male-male romance, I think. Definitely gay characters. What They Always Tell Us, contemporary, told from 2 brothers' perspective. One of them's gay and likes his brother's friend, and there's a romance between them. Peter, coming of age book about sexuality, not a romance. A Perks of Being a Wallflower, contemporary with a gay side character. Spinner, about boys in a wheelchair that can take pain away from people. There's this weird thing after him, something's happening, and his best friend is gay. Backstrokes, gay contemporary about swimming. A Hero at the End of the World, what happens years after the bad guy's destroyed, and also gay. Sugar Rush, lesbian girls in love with her best friend who's also a girl, obviously lesbian. Brokeback Mountain, gay cowboys. Vintage, a ghost story, gay urban fantasy. Burrow Hills, gay contemporary. Not gonna lie, there's gonna be a lot of me just saying that now because I've got a whole shelf of these. Sound of Silence, gay contemporary with a mute main character. The Book of Ethan, gay contemporary about someone that got away from a cult. Gay contemporary with mental health stuff. Body dysmorphia, depression. Raise It Up, gay contemporary set in the 80s if I remember. But also a lot to do with family and an abusive father. I'll Always Miss You, gay contemporary. The Town of Superstition, fantasy, middle grade, the main character's gay and his boyfriend is a gnome. Borrowed Boy, FBI turn up at this 13-year-old's house and he finds out he's been stolen at birth and his biological parents want him back, and then whilst dealing with all that he's also dealing with his sexuality. Love Blood, gay werewolves. Birdman's Cage, historical, set in the circus, gay. Supermassive, set in Norway, contemporary, gay characters, but he's also dealing with his mother's death. Mick and Michelle, coming of age about trans girl. Fjord Blue, boy gets shipped off to Norway to his grandparents because he's being a little bit of a bugger. And he has a romance with the other farmhand. Obscura Burning, sci-fi, parallel universes, bisexual main character. In one universe is with his boyfriend and his female best friend's dead, and the other universe his boyfriend's dead and he's with his female best friend. And he keeps flicking between the two. Here's to you, Zed Pike, and thanks a lot, John and Claire. Sports, hockey, gay. Also a lot to do with family as well. Play Me On Yours, contemporary, gay, parents and friends are trying to find the main character a boyfriend. Once Upon a Rainbow Volume 3, a bunch of short stories based on fairy tales with a bunch of different LGBT rep in there. Swimming to Freedom, gay contemporary, swimming, family drama. Heavyweight, about a wrestler who's in the closet but also dealing with an eating disorder and a gay relationship. The Night Screams, guy escapes from an abductor, finds himself at a different house, he's a selective mute and then gay. That Witch, lesbian witches. The Touchstone, gay superheroes. You Don't Know Jack, gay spy falls for the person who's spying on. Under the Stars, gay contemporary at a holiday ranch. At the Lake, gay contemporary at a camp. By the Creek, gay contemporary and the love interest is Amish. One Voice series, contemporary set at school. Polyamorous relationship between 3 boys. The Red Sheet, bully wakes up, can't remember being a bully, tries to reconcile with the person that he was bullying and also he has feeling for that person. Not Broken Just Bent, friends turned lovers, one of them is dealing with a really harsh family situation. It Could Happen, another polyamory, gay, same author. Flag on the Play, gay sports contemporary. Sideman, Viking Age Iceland, gay, but also Viking-y. Tales from Foster High, different tales about LGBT peeps. No Big Deal, about character dealing with his father's death and he's also gay and has a boyfriend. The Battle for Jericho, guy gay bashes these 2 people, then goes back and says sorry and then he's coming to terms with his own sexuality. The Glass House, contemporary, about family and depression and trauma and there's a gay relationship. Trust Me, gay contemporary. Ghost Songs, about 2 friends who are friendly with a ghost. The main character is gay but it's not really the main part of the storyline. It's mostly about his female friend that gets groomed by somebody working at the school, caretaker. Dumb Jock, gay contemporary, jock and a nerd. The Elusive Spark, sci-fi, kids with powers, and there's gay, bisexual, lesbian characters in here. For a Price, gay contemporary. The History of Us, 2 guys go on a road trip to document different people and how their sexuality affected them, what it meant to come out. One of the guys is openly gay and one of them acknowledges he's gay but also doesn't like to talk about it, so he's coming to terms with that as well. Blue on Black, sci-fi, steampunk with a slow burn gay romance. The Screwed Up Life of Charlie II, coming of age contemporary, main character's gay. Kiss, middle grade, with a girl falling for her neighbour who's a boy but the boy doesn't like girls. Someday this pain will be useful to you, told over a couple of days about a guy deciding whether he wants to go to uni, about family stuff, and low-key his sexuality in the background. Educating Simon, gay character, moves to America with his mum. His stepsister has Asperger's syndrome and he is coaching a trans girl for a spelling bee. The revelations of Jude Connor, sexuality, religion, contemporary. A secret edge, gay contemporary sports. Thinking straight, gay contemporary, sent to one of those conversion camp things. Very traumatic ending. The evolution of Ethan Poe, gay contemporary. What's Up with Jodie Barton, twins who both like the same boy and there's a gay character. Anything Could Happen, gay contemporary. My battery's running out. Geography Club, gay contemporary. The Colour Purple, historical about a female who is lesbian, bisexual, and also black. The Darkest Part of the Forest, a sister and brother both are in love with the same male fae, I think. 7 Days, gay manga. Our Dreams at Dusk, another gay manga. Boy Erased, non-fiction about a guy that went to conversion therapy. Becoming a Man, non-fiction about a gay man living in the 50s, 60s and 70s. The House of Impossible Beauties, about the ballroom and drag scene with trans and gay characters. Heroes of Olympus, middle grade, Greek gods. One of the characters comes out as gay towards the end of the series. Trials of Apollo. Apollo is bisexual and gay characters. Magnus Chase, Norse gods, a non-binary character, and the main character is pansexual, I think. The Mortal Instruments, Shadow Hunters, gay and bisexual character. The Infernal Devices, also Shadow Hunters, same bisexual character. The Dark Artifices, Shadow Hunters, again, gay, bi and trans character. Just Between Us, gay contemporary set at school with a character with HIV. Forgive Me, Land of Peacock, about a character that wants to say bye to the people that he loves before he kills himself. One of the side characters is gay in here and it's quite a big part of that character's arc. Middle Ground, a gay modern classic about two characters that meet in a Nazi concentration camp that are both gay. One Jewish and one who is a veteran of the Afrika Corps. Obeyed, another gay classic, contemporary, coming of age, gay. First published in the 50s and the author was a 16-year-old. Annabelle, contemporary about an intersex character. Girl Meets Boy, contemporary, I'm not even sure, some sort of LGBT. Comfort and Joy, boyfriends go home for the holidays to meet their families. Dream Boy, boy who's being abused by his father falls in love with the boy from next door. With or Without You, contemporary, the main character is gay and he finds a boyfriend, but his best friend who's also gay has gone the way of trying to purposefully get HIV by having unprotected sex. Totally Joe, gay middle grade. Desert Sun's duology, gay contemporary in a band. We Disappear, gay man goes back to look after his mother who is getting ill. And also there's some sort of mystery because kids have been going missing for years. Mysterious Skin, about two characters who were both abused as children. One of them remembers and is now a male prostitute and the other one doesn't remember and thinks he was abducted by aliens. Suicide Notes, boy in a mental health hospital coming to terms with his sexuality. The Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating a Siren, gay kids sent to this camp that the parents think is a bad thing but actually it's just a camp that welcomes gay kids and helps them out and stuff. The Mariposa Club, about a bunch of gay characters creating a club at school. The Year of Ice, a family drama about a boy who is dealing with his family. His dad's got a new girlfriend, his mum died in mysterious circumstances and he's also gay. Clay's Way, gay contemporary, surfing, skateboarding. Maurice, historical gay classic. This was originally written in 1914 and was released after the author died in the 70s. A Strong and Sudden Thaw, sci-fi, fantasy. The world has gone back to not having electric and not having loads of amenities, but also there's dragons and gay characters. The Dreyfus Affair, sports contemporary gay. Last Winter's Snow, romance told over 30 plus years during the AIDS crisis, during LGBT people not having rights, when gay couples couldn't adopt, set in Sweden, and one of the characters is Sammy. Love Drugs, contemporary, gay kid tries to take this drug that makes him not gay. The Vast Fields of Ordinary, gay contemporary. My Most Excellent Year, told in alternate perspectives about a couple of friends. One of them is dealing with sexuality, doesn't realise he's gay but is also falling for a boy. Tableau's on Home, a girl starts talking to what is probably her uncle's boyfriend, but nobody knew that he was gay after her uncle dies. Don't worry guys, we're on to the comics, it's nearly over. Avengers, the Children's Crusade, superheroes, and there's a gay romance between two of the young Avengers. Bloom, gay romance between two boys at a bakery. Bingo Love, love story told over many years between two women. Chew, fantasy series where different people have different food-based powers, and there are bisexual, gay and non-binary characters in here. Deadly Class, about a school for assassins set in the 80s, and there are a few gay characters introduced a couple of volumes in. Deadpool, anti-hero, he's pansexual. Fence, sports contemporary about fencing and pretty much just nobody's straight. Giant Days contemporary, couple of friends just doing stuff, and one of them is dealing with her sexuality. Heartstopper, cute contemporary, two boys fall in love, one's gay, one's bisexual, and throughout the series there are other characters, trans, lesbian, everyone. Love is Love, anthology, all sorts of LGBT stuff in here, created for the survivors of the Orlando Pulse shooting. Nimona, fantasy, main character is a shapeshifter and she works for the bad guy. And then there's Loki, gay rep towards the end. Rat Queens, fantasy, elves, dwarves, all that good stuff, and one of the main characters is a lesbian, I think, or at least not straight. Runaways, this is a group of kids who find out that their parents are all evil masterminds, and further in the story there is a female-female relationship between two of them. The Walking Dead, at some point in this comic some gay characters come in. There's about 1 million volumes, I can't tell you when. Oh yeah, also zombies obviously. The Wicked and the Divine, this is about gods who come to the earth every 90 years and stay for a few years, and pretty much all of the gods are not straight. Young Avengers, in the first run we have a gay relationship between two of them, but then in the second run there's also lesbian, bisexual, pretty much all of them are not straight. And then last but not least, Runaways and Young Avengers crossovers. So there we go, that was an ordeal. Those are all the LGBT books that I own, except for all the ones on my Kindle. Check out the Google Docs for that. Hopefully I didn't miss anything out, but if I did, I'm pretty sure you haven't noticed because there's literally hundreds here. I just saw this casually sat on my computer desk. The Boys on the Rock is gay. It was written in the 80s. Again, sorry I couldn't go into detail on all these because that would have been hours long. But don't forget, Google Doc down below. Goodreads links to every single one of these. So find out the info there. Let me know down below if you watched this because it took a lot of time, so I really hope you did. Also, let me know if you've seen books here that you haven't heard of before. And also, I know that most of these are not new releases. I'm not a new release sort of person, so the books that have come out the past couple of years, I'll probably get in a bit. So if you're gonna recommend me something that's come out within this year, I've probably heard of it. It's probably on my wish list, I just haven't bought it yet because I'm a cheap ass and buy stuff when they go down in price. So yeah, please share this around with anyone that you think would want to watch it. And if this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of the others. And if you continue to enjoy it, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I will see you in a few days with another video. Bye.